Attention citizens, please commence routine 1399. Proceed instantly to the center. Thank you.
Hold Welcome to ESU League. My name is Apaku. We are here for week number 2, season number 1 of ESU League Invite Open Division. As always, I'd like to thank all of our teams for participating this evening. I'd like to thank all of you for coming out and viewing this event. I'd like to thank ESU for letting me cast this event and share this exciting event with you tonight. I have a sinus cold. I am a little bit down. I will try and be as up as possible throughout this event, but please understand if you hear me sneeze a little bit. Other than that, folks, I want to stop and thank all of you for your support of ESU League. We've had a great time here, following you guys on Twitter, being out there, seeing your highlights from Plays TV that you submit to us. We really enjoy it. All the casters here enjoy it, and the owners enjoy it, and the other players enjoy it, and we hope you enjoy it as well. Boba Fett's in the background screaming, as you can tell. He'll be screaming for a while, probably knowing him. But we're going to get going here really quickly. The servers are online. We're going to go ahead and check them one last time. We're going to go ahead and hit the... Give me 1 second. We just have a problem with it. Looks like a team got kicked out. We're just going to wait and see they go. While we're waiting to get them back into the server here, I want to stop and thank our friends over at Plays TV for supporting us and helping us out with these events. And don't forget, you can download the Plays TV app. !Plays TV is our affiliate link. You can download the app, have a good time, make some highlights and montage clips of your own. Who knows, maybe we'll share it with you guys right here on stream. Make sure you tweet it out when you do so we can check it out. I'd always love to see it. Also, I'd like to thank our friends over at the PUBG Tracker Network. If you want to track your stats, not just in PUBG, but anything else, but specifically in PUBG, the PUBG Tracker Network is the place to do it. You can see live actual feeds, you can compare your seasons, you can see how you're doing over in squads, in first person, in third person, you can see your average damage, you can see all of that thanks to our friends over at the PUBG Tracking Network. Looks like everyone is in. We're going to go ahead and click the server to go. I'm just waiting 1 second because we have a couple of people that... Checking my count here. Yeah, one team is missing someone. We're good to go. We're going to go ahead and launch into the game right now. I hope you all enjoy it. We're going to let the game warm up here. It's going to go ahead in. If you have any other questions, please go ahead and tweet out the questions to ESU League. I generally do not read chat when we're going on. There should be an admin in chat that can respond to everyone if there's any questions there. I do know we have an update to our rules tonight that red zones should have been disabled. So red zone should be disabled for tonight. Everyone else, thank you so much for being here. Welcome, PlayerUnknown's Battleground ESU League Open Season 1, Week 2. Here we go.
Every concept, every notion has a counterpart.
High above the island, we're going to go ahead and take our view, waiting for the plane to show up on the map, and we will get going. Don't forget to enter our contest for a pair of red high tops, in-game item for player unknown. And there's the plane. It's going to be a west base plane. Going to go from the west southwest corner. It's going to look like it's going to go all the way over to Minsky, I want to call it, but Kimshiki. Work on that one a little bit. We'll just call it Kami for now. So actually going to go a little south. They're going to go over Yasnaya. We have a couple of teams that are going to drop over towards Primorsk. A couple of teams are going to go up north. Razak. Teams are going to try and get down, it looks like. A couple of teams. So this team right here, maybe turn a little. Oh, they're turning now. That's weird. They're going to turn. They're going to see a team behind them. These guys are going to go for the road. These folks are trying to get to a car, so they can go Lipo, Prison, Milta, or Novo, or Military. Let's jump over here and make sure. Go ahead and jump into Daggerfallen. It's always the worry being the streamer that we made sure that we were in first person. And Daggerfallen and Team Hapromorse. Looks like we may have some battles going on already over here. We'll jump over here to take a look at this. We have two teams that are in Prim right now. I'm sorry, in Pachinki. We're just in Primorsk. Looks like they're kind of going to do a north-south thing, so we'll let them kind of go through there. Jump over to Razak, where it looks like we have two teams. We have one team over in Water City, one person at school, one person over at the U, and one team deciding to move to Yasnaya, because no one has Yasnaya. MLGB team, of course, have taken the northeastern part of the map. We'll be back to check them out a little bit later. Looks like boats have been picked up for Brother Smith. They're going to go for Novo. It's going to be a military island finish, so bridge camping will be happening tonight. So some other people are still flying up in the air trying to get places. The Old Guy 12, the Alabama Boss, and T-Town, Alabama. We wish them the best of luck, of course. Looks like let's go ahead and take a look and ride with our friend Fierce. We heard the plane fly over. We have a knockdown. Looks like this may have been a out of vehicle. Yep. Teammate him with the vehicle. Happens a lot. So teammates being damaged to other teammates. Take a look at the map, see if we can find someone close to fighting. We have no one really near anyone else except for in Pachinki. And they're kind of separated at the moment. We do have two teams over, I believe two teams, yep. Let's go take a look over what's going on in Georgia Pole. Oh, looks like we got some fighting. We'll jump over to Sarah Panda and her team. They're over here in Razak. Getting shot at. Holdbaker currently down. Jump over to Kramer, who is hiding. One Kaj is over here looking for someone. He's going to go ahead and finish off Hole Baker. And that's going to be a death right there. They're going to go ahead and reposition. Let's go ahead and jump over to Kijiro, who is a little far away from his team. Fusion 34, of course, over at school. And then Try is the only one left in Rozak, so he's going to quickly get out of there. He has a Mini 14 and a shotgun, so he's going to get out of there. That's nice to see right there. They've kind of moved on. Let's go check on a Kramer, who no longer hiding. He's in the car. Looks like they're going to be going for something. We'll follow them for a moment here. Checking out, we do have a drop on the military island. Let's go ahead and look at that drop. No one saw this drop come in. Inside of his M24. Oh my! The thing of beauty! An M249, or sorry, an M24 in there with a level 3 vest. So that should be fun. No one has looted military yet. Going back up to our overall view map. We do have some battles going on here. Smurf and Nooch taking some shots at each other. We're going to take down the render distance to almost nothing though, folks. Sorry about that. We have lost 2 players over here. Smurf is going to go ahead and try and pick up his teammate. Mooch is currently down. Tiz Nasty needs to get to Mooch to save Mooch. Not sure if he's going to be able to do so. Mooch is, I believe, by himself in this building, and that's going to be a death here pretty soon. Yep. And the teabagging is going on by Smurf, and that is a death. H1 killed Tiz Nasty with a Tommy gun. iClue knocked out Brand Flakes. Let's go see if we can find that battle. Nope. Jump over to iClue over here. And teammates. iClue has been taken down. Mr. Funkadelics finished that off. Fierce coming around the backside over here. Jumping over to Takeoff's point of view here. I think Fierce was knocked down. Fierce was knocked down as well. So Brother Spence is the last one left. We'll jump over to Brother Spence's point of view. He has an M4. Let's see what he can do. Jump down the render distance. So he's going to get in the car and get out of here. Going to try and get it safe for his events going on. And he's going to escape to live another day. Or try to, apparently. I would have gone south. I don't know why he's going north. This was not the way to go. I guess he thinks he can get over on them. He's a 2x scope with an M4. I wouldn't take this fight. 2-on-1. Oh, they're hunting him. So we can see these guys through X-ray. He can't, of course. Maybe he just caught a glimpse of them. Nope. Leave X-ray on here for a second for y'all, folks. Brother Spence coming in, picking up some well-needed supplies. There he goes. You saw Takeoff move across the field. Hard to see through the trees there. Let's take a look and see if we can find some other action. And the bridge campers. Kaji and Kramer are already on the bridge, of course. And not far behind them is Dippin' Dots and Sarah Panda. Sarah Panda has a Car 98 with nothing else. Okay. So much more. I mean, if only these folks realized they could find other things. Got a bunch of deaths over here. We're going to jump over to this one here. See if we can find this battle that's going on. Shooting at some people in the water right now. The old guy getting some shots on there. He's getting shot from a couple different places though. So he's going to have to heal up here. He's getting shot from way over there on the west, and he is going to go ahead and drop down. Let's jump over to QCJJ. They missed their first round last week, and QCJJ, look at those perfect shots. 1, 2, 3. Knocking those down. Not shooting the people actually in the boat, which is interesting to me. I would have shot the people in the boat. They were pretty much sitting ducks right there. Moving over to our second set of would-be bridge campers. Newbie Bones up here with a 4x scope on an SKS. Looking around, see what they can see. Whereas that's a far shot over there. They're going to see the people running over there, but not really want to make that shot. That shot is, as you can tell, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just over 550 meters. We're going to jump over to the other bridge. Kramer and teammates don't realize, I think some people have made it underneath the bridge or already onto the island. People made it to the back of the island already, so that's interesting. They'll continue to move around the island right now. There's no one on this bridge camping, or not yet at least. We'll see if they camp out here. Brother Spence is still hanging out over there. Dales and teammates are going to come around the south portion of the island. People over at the ferry right now, they're hanging out. Mr. Mogi and Lord Stewie are coming in. MLGB team is coming in right now. Be interesting to see how they get here in one piece. No one has gone for the West Bridge though, so Sarah Pan and team are kind of out there. Not really able to do much here. Let's go check on Theros and them what they're doing. Up, they're healing up, and they're almost out of gas. They're gonna go ahead and stop and refuel the vehicle. So Theros by himself in this vehicle. Let's jump over to Scurry, who I believe is in another vehicle. Scurry just getting inside the zone right now. Looking around, trying to loot a little bit here. We'll let Scurry continue to do what Scurry wants to do here. We're hoping to see some next level bridge camping, but we have not yet. We've seen everyone avoid the bridge as possible, so not really a lot of action here. Mai is trying to get into the zone right now. And has made success with that. Picking up a health kit from a teammate, so not a lot of meds on this team. So this has gone to a western side of the island, so this will be very interesting over here. See what happens. Theros and team, they're going to actually be coming this way, so we might have some island defense show up here. We got people in the water. Of course, that's one team swimming, one team riding the boat. Battle Pig went ahead and got a knockdown right there. Let's jump over to that action. Imp with the Mini 14 here with the silencer. Gonna be pushing over here to these hills right here. They've gone ahead and got another knockdown. Behemoth is gonna get knocked down there. They were able to knock out one other person, so they do have one player down, 2 players up. 2 players down for the QC team. And a vehicle approaching. So that vehicle is going to do some damage there on the road. Going to drive over some people. Yeah. So Lord Stewie and team finally came over here and just decided to drop some people down. Mini 14, Sergeant Sandman, and these guys are just going to do some serious damage. Now it comes up to Impul. If Impul's going to stay up there, that's just unfortunate. That's just how that happens, you know. The cars roll up onto you. So these folks are going to continue to move on. Let's see where they're moving next. We have a bunch of people down on one side. The bridge campers are gone. They went ahead and moved over to a city. They're on the edge. Oh, we have another battle. UCJ and team are getting shot. They're on fire and no explosion yet. We're going to follow them. They make it safely out. Now, of course, Spraygasm is over here with their teammate. Never End PUBG, Mr. Mogi. They're going to hang out there. Looks like we have some more damage going on some other places. Let's go ahead and jump over to that. Puttable and teammates are getting some serious damage somewhere. Gonna try and find them right here. X-Lags and team moving around. They went ahead and got some eliminations. Hyper on, moving on there. Moving on, now we're going over to the Dunish. It's nice to see the Dunish back again. Dunish back for the second week of Open. We have 1, 2, looks like we have 3, 4 teams. 3 or 4 teams spread across the outside. This will be interesting. We only have 2 of the MLG guys. Where are the rest of their team? Alright, so the rest of their team is around somewhere. So let's jump over to where they are. They're over here at military. They're actually already on the island. So they're covering 2 bases. They have a little... They kind of have the ability to do a little pincer moving here. Tuna, of course. Doing some damage there with that 8X and the M16. Look at that. Barely sees it and takes a shot. Oof! Tuna gets the knockout with that headshot. Ori's gonna go ahead and go inside and get picked up. Let's go to Blue, who's trying to take some shots there. Doesn't really have a helmet left. Jump over to third line, who's looking out another window here, trying to see the other side. Jump over to Scurry, who is out. Oh, that Mini 14. Look at that. Bow, bow, bow. That's a knockdown. QCJ got PUBG. D-Master knocked out Sergeant Sandman. X-Lags putting in. Theros finally killed Louis Powell. Let's jump up to Theros, see what Theros is looking at right now. He is up here on the top boards, looking for people to kill. Oh, nice little pling shot there. Of course, with that SKS, that does some damage to the armor and vest. Lord Stewie over here by himself, surrounded. Two people on the outside over here, just hanging out on the rocks. Gonna think they're gonna try for that end rock scenario here. I don't believe you have anywhere to crawl up here. Maybe you can crawl up here, but I don't think so. I think you might be able to crawl up here on this rock. And I know on this one it's possible. It used to be possible, but I don't think it is anymore. Yeah, it's not anymore. You can go down a little ways, but you can't get back up. Murph, of course, up here with his teammate. D-Master waiting for the zone to update. They, of course, getting shot by several different teams. There's a drop close to them. Continuing to move around in position. MLGB are still kind of separated out there. We do have two teams swimming towards the island, so that'll be a very interesting finish for them. And we're going to go ahead to Spraygasm and see what he does when he comes out of the water. And it looks like the zones went ahead and updated. So everyone will be moving again. MLGB, Theros, and team are going to be in good, solid position here. They do have the position on the rocks. Everyone else has to kind of move past them. Of course, the key positions right here, the Dunisha team, they have this house, they have the barn, they have the advantage. They can't really hit anything up on the plateaus, but they do have a vision coming out of the water, so we'll watch them a little bit closely, I think. And these teams right here are just going to stay in the water right now. They don't really care about coming to shore. There's no reason for them to come to shore until the very last second, but even then, I would kind of get close to shore. They need to get up and to cover. But this is the problem with coming in late. There is no cover from here all the way up to those houses. You can be shot from the hill. And let's just see what Behemoth QC does. He knows Kijiro's over there. They saw him jump out of the boat. See, I would run over, grab a boat, drive a boat up, and lay it down there, and then go from there. Biggie gets a knockdown. Tuna gets a knocked out third line. They're doing the smart thing. They're running up the coast right now. They know they want to get to a rock if they can, and they know they're going to have to push in. So they're right on the edge right here. They do have a good little position. They're looking for that guy that's in the water, and they can't seem to find him. Kijiro, who is just by himself, the rest of his team is elsewhere. He's just going to continue to play the water bait right now. And we got the water bug again. I got to find a vehicle. Hold on. Okay. Jumping over Hirori over here, who is going to start making a move now with Tuna and Biggie, of course, knocking down his teammates. So he definitely wants to be around, though. Look at that MK14. Just boom, 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 boom. Zone's going to start coming in. That's going to start cooking everybody. Take a quick look at the zone right now. It's going to move in fast on these guys. Tuna has a car. They're going to go ahead and drive out of here. Oh, Bluey is going to continue running with his teammate. They're going to try and get in the zone as best they can. We're going to let them do that. Jump over to Daedalus up here. Sorry, Daggerfallen. Daggerfallen's up here with a Tommy gun and an AK-47. So he's going to go ahead and push this direction this way. He's going to come behind Mr. Mogi and team. He's got a suppressor too, so he can do this. This should be some. These are solid kills here. He should be taking these shots. And he's taking one. I mean, he has a suppressed gun, so he really should have unloaded a little bit more faster there. Maybe called out. Oh, no, they found where he is. So his teammate shot. They found out where he is. Wow, look at this pop over here. Let's jump over to Scurry and Theros. Fighting this 1v4. Biggie is down. Biggie is dead. So, unfortunate for MLGB. They lost one of their players now, so they're down to, I believe, 2 or 3 left. Scurry doing some damage there. They just want to get the person to bleed. They want the person to bleed so they bleed out fast. And they're going to go ahead and move in here into the town. We'll jump over to Cuttable, who is taking some shots. Cuttable needs to get out of this house very, very soon. Kaji's over here as well. In the ghillie suit. Got the Groza. These folks need to move into the zone, but they're okay at the moment. They can move in a little bit later. They're not that far. They're trying to keep Mr. Fantastic and Takeoff outside the zone. Scurry went ahead and got another kill on there. He's doing the damage there. Theros is currently down, so Scurry's trying to see whether he can get Theros up. He's going to go ahead and use the first aid on himself, of course, so if he doesn't heal, that's no heal. And he's going to pop up, finish off that one. Now he's going to go look for his teammate. He's still getting shot, though. I don't think he's going to be able to pick up his teammate. Not sure where he's getting shot from a couple of different places. And there he goes. Tuna Can is also dead, so he'll be sleeping with the fishes tonight. So the unfortunate part of separating your team out does mean you can't support each other, and it's also the reverse. Now it looks like Dunish and teammates, they're going to be pressing MLG here. They're going to be moving up. They're going to move around to the outside. They're trying to come around and go up into this little valley here, and it's going to be interesting whether or not we can see these guys come up here. Let's go ahead and jump over to Theros, who is going to take position here. But Theros is opening his back to this team that's coming in, but these guys all have to move. They know they have to move. Theros is going to see 1, 2. He's going to wait. He's going to slow down. Just wants to damage. He just wants to damage. And there he goes. Drops. Theros is down. Dunish is down. All it takes is Scurry, and that'll be it. And that is it. Scurry dies with a headshot from another team. Moving on to the next one. Xlaz is over here. Going to go ahead and move into the zone. Teammate not too far behind. But the zone is a chunkin', boys and girls. Moving into the zone right now. Ghosty GG knocked out Kaji. Tricep was knocked out inside the play zone. Sarah Panda knocked out Hyperion. MLG Theros finally killed Cuttable, so that was a interesting death there. Dippin' Dots doesn't have the ability to pick up his teammate. He's getting picked on by Up on High. Could get over to Sarah Panda, maybe, but it is a risk. There are 2 teams directly behind him, so his time is short here. And there we go. Kramer is the only one left right now. He's going to go ahead and get picked off very shortly. Dozing Copper is coming around the outside. Finally killed Dippin' Dots. MPC9 finally killed Mr. Mogi. We're down to 16 left alive here. Dozing is trying to get into a position. I would push this position here. Use the UAS as an ability to hide behind. And then we see the guys coming down off the top of the hill and girls coming down off the top of the hill. And there are people surviving. So he does one other person here. I don't know if he sees. Oh, no. Kramer killed. There we go. Kramer killed his own teammate? Yes, he did. Interesting. Kramer getting the kill there. He's going to get pushed here. Let's go take a look at Kramer's point of view. And DeCryer finally wiped off Kramer off the map. Moving over to Nubia. Nubia is doing so well. Thank you for the follow, by the way. 13 left alive. Don't forget to enter our giveaway. Pair of red high tops. Taking the SKS shot with the hollow. Very, very nice. 12 left alive. 1 full team. Ghosty's down. Nibia's the last one left. Gonna go ahead and try and pick up the team. We have more than 6 players down. Dozing Chopper really could take advantage here. If he can move around here, he can actually wipe a couple of teams right now. Gonna go ahead and revive his teammate. Daedalus knocked out Tricera. 9 left. Let's jump over to these boys over here. Three of the players are currently down on the 9, so 6 are left. Kajiro, if Kajiro just had a nade, that would have been a great shot right there. Now Kajiro is just going to get shot from all directions. The zone's going to start closing in here momentarily. Can't really do a lot. We're going to jump over to Daedalus and his partner here. NPC 9. They're going to throw some smokes. Kajiro's down. Richard Beast is just taking these shots from the top of the hill. Just doing a job lighting up there. Here comes Dozing Chopper, though. Richard PBZ comes up over the top. Finishes it off there. A strong finish for him. 5 kills at the end. Jumping over that rock, getting some serious position on his teammate for his teammates. We have to do a couple of Gazos here. Give me a moment, folks. Folks, we're going to bring back the Monster Cat music right now. We'll be back just in a few moments. So sit back and wait around for round number 2. ESU League here. Season 1, Week 2, ESU League Open. Well, that was a very interesting first round there. We're going into round number 2, ESU League Season 1, Week 2 of ESU League Open. Squads, my name is Apaku. Again, this is first person, red zones are disabled. You can find all the information on our scores and rules on the ESU League website. You can find that information right below me here on the Twitch and Twitter pages as well as, of course, our links to our friends over here at Plays TV and the PUBG Tracker Network. We want to thank them for supporting the stream. We want to thank you for coming and hanging out. We have 129 viewers spread across all the media right now that are watching the ESU League. We do appreciate your support in watching that while not only I cast it, but these great teams get to play it and enjoy it. Don't forget, we're doing a couple of giveaways. We're doing a giveaway with Plays TV, so please check that out. Myself, Apaku, I'm doing a giveaway for a pair of red high top shoes, the in-game item player known. $125 value out there, so make sure you enter that contest as well. It can only, make you happy if you win. And if you don't win, it just happens. We have most of the teams in the server right now. I am waiting on at least 2 people to join, maybe 3 more. Once we have those 2 people in, we will get them going. We had some very interesting finishes there. The height and the hill seem to have some very good advantages for most of the players. There was some ending there that was, I think, very on point. We had, a couple of teams, pushing from the outside around the top of that hill, of course, and then just jumping up on that rock at the end there, gaining that advantage of that just height, just jumping over and just throwing the lead down that way as well. We saw a lot of people using the Mini 14 out there tonight. The Mini 14, very powerful weapon. Not one that I think we need to worry about in the sense of, is it too powerful? It could be. There is definitely some room there for them to adjust this and get it to the next level. We are going to be locking the servers here very quickly. We are now at what we were before. Waiting to see the last team get in here. Can jump in. I'm gonna go check and make sure. Oh, there they are. So I believe we are full now. Yeah, we are full. We're gonna go ahead and click the play. So server is starting. Sorry about that. I have to do admin stuff while I cast at the same time. So the server is starting right now. We're going to get into the game. If you have a favorite team you're supporting, show me your love for that team in chat. If you have questions for the ESU League admins, go ahead and say @ESU League, and they'll try and respond for you if possible. If you want to share with us your Plays TV highlights, tweet them out to ESU League and, of course, Apaku. We would love to check them out and watch them. If you'd like a chance to play with me or some of the other players in here, please let us know. We're always looking to play some more. I do hang out in the ESU League Discord once in a while during the week, so you can find me in there. And if I'm in the hey, come and go play channel, you can stop in and say hello and go play from there. Other than that, folks, I wish you nothing but the best. Enjoy this next round of ESU Season 1 Open League for squads, first person only view. Here we go. While we're waiting for the server to fill up, we want to take a quick little joyride here. Want to cover the North Coast. We have had some new areas added. This is one of the new areas that was added up here. So this hill was added upon slightly and had a couple of houses added to it. Had another outpost put right over here. Had another mid-size area put over here, so a nice little looting area here with a tier 3 house, I believe. Nope. Well, a couple of nice houses over there. This little area here pretty much stayed the same. The yellow house on the outside stayed the same. Here is the bigger city over here, Kamshi. So, of course, they kept the original structure, which we all knew this was the original structure right here, these two buildings. They moved them back just a little ways, not too much. They added a couple of garages, a couple of other buildings, barn building there as well. And then down to the gas station, of course, the gas station was here. And they, of course, added a junkyard. I do like the junkyard. I think this is very kind of cool how they added this back here. Little junkyard reminds me of going out to the high desert in California. A couple of flat tops in here, both flat top design, the 3-story and the 2-story. The plane is now taking off. Oh, and they also added the little barn over here with a water tower. This was added to in one of the cities that, you know, I used to love to come to. So up we go in the air. Looking for where the players are. The plane is going... It's right by me, but I can't see it. There it is. The plane is going east to west, and it's going to be a east to west going over a Prim. So it'll be a very, very interesting spot here as it continues to go back and over the zone areas. So we'll continue to watch this. We do have some people going up to the new areas. Have some people going to Milta Power. No one went to Lipovka. Got a bunch of teams going to Yasnaya. These teams here will probably try and grab a car, either go to Severnier or Georgepol. Some will stick Rozhok in school. These folks here are definitely going to go to Georgepol or Gatka. And we'll definitely see at least one team go down to Prim. We'll see a couple teams here try and get cars and vehicles and move down. So as soon as we see some of this, let's go ahead and jump to this part of the map here. We're going to go ahead and look at the parachutes. Looks like we have some teams landing in Milta. So Shave Boy is falling off and not going to land in a boat, or is going to land in a boat. Implo, Iklu, Dragon, and Iklu. So these guys have Milta. Fierce is going to be driving. So Fierce is going for the driving kills here. Gonna miss that. Gonna hold on to Implov though. Don't know if he sees Implov. Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, Implov jumps over. Gets the little hop. Oh, gets the hop again. Oh, unable to get the hop that time, and that is it for him. Fierce, of course, getting denied by his teammates on that kill. Dagger fallen team, still going ahead and falling to the military island. Dagger fallen without a head. This is very common for Dagger. Dagger doesn't really need a head. Newbie Bones was knocked out with from falling, it looks like. Tuna went ahead and got another. Tyrannus knocked out from falling again. I don't know what's going on here with all this falling, folks. We'll jump over to MLGB Tuna Can, who is down, damaged. Over at Godspawn over here, I believe Tuna is by himself. I don't think he has another teammate with him. His teammates are spread out a little bit, and he is a 1v3 right now. So Tuna's just gonna stay tight. Let's see what goes on with Tuna here in this little formation. Oh, Blue's going to come on around the outside over here, so Tuna's going to have to hear this. Turning on X-Ray. The 3v1 right now. Theros and Scurry are not rushing over to help Tuna. Tuna thinks he can get out of here. Biggie, it looks like Biggie might be coming for Tuna. Jump over, take a look at Tuna. Oh, there he goes. He sees Blue. Tuna's avoiding him. Tuna's gonna run into another player though. He's gotta run all the way back around into this building to get to safety. Blue's still on the outside over here. Let's go take a look at Theros. Theros doing damage from range here. He has an 8x scope on an M16, so he's gonna start showing some stuff off there. Jump over to our boy Biggie. Biggie's coming in hard. Only has a UMP, but Biggie is a deadly man, UMP or non-UMP there. Or he's going to go ahead and take some shots on him as well. Biggie's going to go ahead and get into a building. Pick up some meds here. Close the door, get upstairs, reload. And move around a little bit. The Blue and Hori in third line going ahead and just getting out of there. So we'll move on to another area ourselves. We have one team in Rozhok. One team in Yasnaya, one team kind of splitting swamp in there. No one went to prison. It is another military finish, so At least we have that going for us. Couple people over in Novo. Couple of teams. Looks like they're going to be setting up over in there right now. And a couple of teams over. Yeah, at least 2 teams over in Georgepol. A couple. Let's go ahead, Mr. Fantastic. What are you up to? Mr. Fantastic with teammate going up against D-Master, Smurf, and H-Win in Tumai. He, of course, has a VSS and a Tommy gun. Oh, and he's down. D-Master gets that. Brandflakes is up in the building. You can go and shoot D-Master. Brandflakes knocked out D-Master. And Mr. Adelic is going to continue to move across there. He's going to get shot by Tumai, though I have a feeling. And that's going to be it for him. Jumping over to the Dragon D, he is over in Milta. Running around with a crossbow and an M16, a very brave man. I'd pick up that compensator if I was you. Checking in on NPCC9. Having a fun time in the playground on military base. Not really sure why there's a playground in the middle of a military barrack, but we're just going to let that go. Iwan went ahead and killed off Brandflakes. So that'll be it. They're going to have to pick up D-Master. I don't know why they're not picking up D-Master, but there they go. Falling out. Jumping over to Battle Pig, who's over on crates running around. He has a SK-12 and also UMP and a pan. Always a nice little combo. Tries over here in the apartments outside of Rozak and school. His teammates at least have a vehicle, so they know they can get out of there if necessary. Sorry about that. Honking annoys me. Going over to the tuna can, the man that can, the tuna man, is running around right now. He is over trying to buy observatory. He's going to go ahead and loot over here. Maybe even looking for a car. Vincent over in Severnier. These folks are going to have to get moving. Hopefully they have a car here. Checking out T-Town, Alabama. The shotgun from the Alabama fan. They are continuing to loot this general area. Of course, jumping over walls is sometimes hard in first person, which is why I don't think first person is really ready for release yet, in my opinion. There's just a little bit too much in... It's not really ready. Now, they're on Military Island. They have a teammate driving up, and that would, of course, be jumping over to Fusion right now. Fusion 34 driving through the fields south of Pachinki, getting into the zone. Cuttable and Deck are going to head and start running. They're just leaving the Milta Power area. I believe they're just leaving Milta Power. Yep, they're running from Milta Power with those in Chopper trying to get out of there. Newbie Bones and team are again still over here in this area. They haven't really moved very much. The Alabama boss, again, south side of the military island. Smurf still in Georgepol, still trying to loot. These folks are going to need to start moving pretty soon. Dozing Chopper with his teammate running across into the gas station area just outside of Milton. They do have a vehicle now, so they can actually party up and get out of here. Go ahead and take a look quickly at the map. We don't have what looks like any bridge campers at the moment. We do have Sarah Panda getting shot, I believe. Alright, so one team is following another team. They're getting shot. Another car coming up. So there is going to be some deaths here on the bridge. Dippin' Dots has fallen. Long live Dippin' Dots. So these guys are going to go ahead and get out of here now. They've done their damage on the bridge. They're going to go ahead and get off the bridge. Sarah and teammates got off the bridge. Let's see if they're lined up for some shots here. They're going to let these guys go. They're going to shoot. Some shots there. But again, you know, no one really worse for wear. A couple of people died there, but that's what happens sometimes. Jumping over to my boy Battle Pig. Still over in the Novo area in crates, still looting. They don't have to move that far to get in the zone. In fact, I believe they are in the zone update. Sarah Panda and teammate just standing over here by the bridge. Hyperon already on the island, positioning up and still doing some of the small compounds with their team. So they're going to hold on to the mountains here. Here's Mooch. Mooch and teammates are currently located over on the islands, up south of Yasnaya, close to the Yasnaya fields. Ghosty GG, we're going to follow him. Let him take us a little bit of a journey right now. So who likes the fog in the new map? Who can tell me that they like the fog? Do you like the fog? Do you not like the fog? Tell me your thoughts on the fog and the new MK14 that's in the game. We don't really have to talk about the Tommy gun, in my opinion. The new Tommy gun, it's not new. It's just, you know, can't put a sight on it. It has attachments, which is fine, but it's not a great drop anymore. You see John Cool Tamer. I'm going to assume he's from the French portion of Quebec. As they drop their teams off and they take this little fort over here. NPC-9, I believe, knocks someone down right there. We're going to continue to move over. Let's take a look. Take a look at the overall view of the map here. D-Master is still coming into the zone. We have a couple of people imaging with Theros them. They're going to get into the zone via boats. Tuna's on a car. Remorse people are getting out of there. So the zone update is going to be important right now, whether it jumps north. If it jumps north, that'll be interesting. It centers on the island, so I think that pretty much tells us we're going to have another island finish here. So we'll continue to worry about the island. So Tuna and Theros are going to move to the island. Everyone else looks like they're going to go ahead and start crossing. I would go ahead and position on a bridge if I was someone else. Let's go ahead and jump over to Louis. Sorry, Ready Eddie is who I jump to, because God forbid I click on someone and I actually in there. Louis Powell up over here has some views. I don't know if Louis is going to take some shots here or not. Gonna let them kind of streak on by apparently, and continue to let them streak on by. Jump over to Lord Stewie, who has an AK-47 and an M16. Not really much he can do there. We're going to jump over to Nick K. Nick K and team going for the boat. There is a random citizen behind them, though. So not sure they know that. Go ahead and jump out of this right here. So this person can literally wait until these guys jump in the boat and start shooting them. And I think that's what he's waiting for. Yep, and he just knocked out Nick K. Gonna throw the nade. His team's coming in. These guys are gonna get shot from a couple other places here. Spraycasm gets knocked out. Oh, look at that! Smurf finishes everyone off there. Gets a vehicle explosion in midair. Nice job from Smurf. Very, very convincing. D-Master is still in the water. He's going to go ahead and loot those bodies. These guys can go over and loot those bodies. And who else is out there in this world? Let's go ahead. We see Ready Eddie and MLGB headed over. So these two teams are headed right for each other. It's going to be a collision course here. Who gets here first? Who gets to the water? And MLGB Theros is going to jump out of the boat and start moving on the water here. His team already in position inside of one of the bunkers. So I think they should go there, but I think they're going to go outside. Trice is over here on the Wizard Tower. And teammate just drove up. They're going to handle these two, the Wizard Tower and the Flat Top. Very, very, very nice. Thank you all for giving me your feedback. I realize it's 3 minutes later that you hear it and I say it, but thank you all for giving me your feedback. I do appreciate it. Jumping over to Tuna Can, the man that can. He's going to go ahead and get inside the walls here. They did add some walls here, by the way, if anyone didn't notice. There were walls here before, but they added a couple of more. More Hold Baker, please. Okay, let me see if I can find Hold Baker. Hold Baker is hung up in a very boring spot. He is with no one around him but his own team. So I can't do Hold Baker right now. Let's go ahead and jump up to the top. Kinnerak is up here. Two teammates below, two teammates on top. They are looking down. Kinnerak is not seeing what I'm seeing, of course, but that's okay. Tuna Can killed Lord Stewie with an M16. 51 players left for this zone. The zone is currently updated. Jumping over to Cuttable. Cuttable, of course, at the other end of that sniper scope that is up on the mountain on top. Hurricane Katrina, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for the follow. Jump over to Handy Gaming, who is playing the long game right now. Just out in the water. Jumping over to My Plague, 17. On the island, just hanging out, waiting to go. Jumping over to Fierce. Fierce, the team moving along just outside of the West Bridge, I believe. They'll be moving on. I don't know if they're going for Handiest Gaming or not, but they're going for the ledge here, which means they're trying to clear this. So let's see what he sees over here with his elven eyes. So he knows there's someone in the water, just doesn't know where he is. Okay. Jumping over to Sarah Panda and teammates. They are over here on the main mountain by the two yellow houses. Yellowish, actually. They're going to get pushed here very soon by Vincent, I believe. Possibly. They might not get pushed. Go either way. Jumping over to Smurf, who has 4 kills right now. Smurf showing what he can do here. They're coming up right behind the MLGB team. This will be a great chance for them to take a shot, but they're in the open. I think they're going to wait. Yep, they're not. See, that's control right there, folks. That's control. Knowing that your team's not ready to take shots. That's control right there. That's the difference between someone that plays this game and doesn't play this game on a serious level. So again, these folks are going to be tearing MLGB up in a moment here. MLGB not checking behind them. There goes Sarah scary down. So they were ready. And Tuna and Biggie are just going to run off into the sunset right now. That's all they can do. The zone hasn't updated. They were trying to get a little bit more center. They were trying to get the top of the hill, and it just did not happen for them. The zone has updated, of course. We are in, I now believe, the 5th zone update. So as you can see, this zone is just 2 kilometers apart here. H-Win, Dagger Fallen. H-Win is down. Dagger Fallen is taking care of that. Smurf with 5 kills right now is going to be pushing on the outside here. He has a mini and a shotgun. X-Lax killed Sarah Panda with an M16. Only 1 player left up for this team right now. Dalis shot. Dalis is down. And that is a wipe. Smurf, of course, throwing some more nades. Not really sure he knows that the other team is wiped. He is looking for more players. So they are going to be sitting out. The Alabama-Boston team, of course, are out here. They are just sitting in a compound waiting to be changed. They haven't really been challenged enough. My Plague and X-Lags are picking up their teammates. Moving over to Nubia and a teammate who are passing by the Dacia. Trying to disable the Dacia, I think. But still find a way into the zone. Ready has gone ahead and knocked out. Fusion is upstairs. Fusion went ahead and killed off Louis Powell, and that is it for them. Old Baker now has 1 kill. Came over to help his teammates. They're going to go ahead and loot these guys up and refortify their position. 2 with 5 kills right now, just behind D-Master. D-Master far off on point. Gonna go ahead and clean those places out. Shady finally killed Hyper 1. Jumping to a random player, My Plague TV 17. Outside the zone, need to loot and get out of there as fast as possibly can. The old guy 12, these guys are just hanging out in the house. D-Master, of course, they're setting up inside this little village here. They didn't want to stay on top of the hill. That's their decision. Nexus is just outside the zone with teammate. Don't know what they're waiting for. Looks like they were getting shot from a couple of places. Igloo and teammates are taking some serious shots here. Zenix knocked out Tiz Nasty by a headshot with AKM. Zenix is about to get knocked down as well, I believe. Oop. They are going to clear that up. And that's going to be it. Handy Gaming is not even in the zone. Very poorly played by Handy Gaming, in my opinion. If he doesn't make this zone, I would consider that a complete waste. Nice to stay alive for his team, but still, with zones, especially the later zones, you need to be in a lot more faster. So unless there's tons of healing there, not the right call. Definitely there was plenty of space to move. Battle Pig with the 8x scope over here on the edge. I'm going to go ahead and take a look down here. Going to see people get shot at. That's all right. Battle Pigs get shot at. That's what they do. Chrysler hitting the window. Taking the shots at Battle Pig. Tuna held up. Vincent is over here taking some more shots. T-Town, Alabama. Fusion. Still over here. Vehicle approaching. Fusion full auto. Wants to get upstairs. Wants to avoid the direct contact for a moment at least. Kelvin team now making the run to the next area. There are 2 drops. The circles are going crazy right now. As we can see, the teams are starting to move. We'll turn on the X-ray for all of you. You're hitting the wall there, dude. Nice shot there by the old guy, knocking down third line. Jump over to Hull Baker, who is over here taking some more shots. His team is currently in a battle. Hull Baker is knocked down, so will need to be picked up by his teammate if possible. But they are in the zone here. Vincent and team going to be taking some more shots over here. Or try to at least, it looks like. Fusion going to come back down here in the lower here in a second. And that is it for Fusion. Gajiro, of course, finish that off, so Fusion's going to go ahead and get picked up. Olo Baker wasn't able to make it out of there. Tuna knocked out the Alabama. Ghostly killed one. Handy Gaming. Tuna killed the Alabama. Let's jump over to this side of the map. Battle Pig is laying prone right now, so we're going to let Battle Pig lay prone. Newbie Bones. Just laying prone right now. Deck is trying to get in here with that Mini 14, but this zone is going to melt. This zone is going to continue to melt. So Battle Pig getting some more knockdown. Dozen Chopper getting knockdowns. Tuna is knocked out. Biggie killed O Blue. So we'll see if Biggie and Tuna can come back from this right now. Battle Pig is just doing some damage on this rock against Newbie Bones right now. We'll pick up over here and we'll go to Biggie, who is going to go over and try and pick up his teammate. They know there's another team. Oh, and that's it. D-Master and Obi Noob finally doing their Newbies doing some kills. Of course, MLGB Biggie can't really do that much here. He'll do his best to get some kills for his team. But that's going to be it. Tumai is just being a beast right now. Tumai rocking with 6 kills. Overall for their team, they're doing very, very good. It'll be interesting to see what they do here. Of course, there's a couple players knocked down. We're still moving into position. Newbie Bones is still trying to take up Battle Pig, and that's going to be it for Battle Pig. Battle Pig, nice job there, my man. TT Alabama is going to be picked up, I believe. Oh, no! And that is D-Master coming in. D-Master and team now, very impressive. They have over 18 kills in this one round. This team really showing people how it is done. That is now 20 kills. They have killed literally 20. They have killed 20 people out of the remaining 54. So, you know, I was saying before, they've killed 20, so they've killed over a third of the server if you include them in the market there. Oldbaker is actually up right now, so that's good for him and his team. Now these guys are just gonna rock here. 17 left alive here. The zone's for them. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what they're gonna do. Oldbaker, that's the second knockdown. He's not gonna get back up from this one. This team continues to rock out with the points there. Three members of this team with 6 kills. Ghost UG trying to run in here and try and do something for his team if he can. He's knocked down. Took down one Triceratops, so another team going into this building right now. Ichiro still trying to defend this building as best as he can. Nubia goes ahead and finishes it off, and that is it for them. Now moving up to Smurf, who is on top of the mountain right now. Aria love, Aria sub hype. Aria love, Aria sub hype. So there we go, folks. Moving into this next one here. If I can get some hype in chat for you guys. Aria love, Aria sub hype. Here comes Smurf, another one knocked down. D-Master looking good. Clue looking good. IQ is over here. We're gonna follow D-Master right now. D-Master got another kill on there. D-Master at 7 kills. 3 players with 7 kills for this team right now. IQ just trying to stay alive. Not able to do it. D-Master now with 8 kills. H-Win only with 3. H-Win's, we're going to jump over to H-Win right now. H-Win over here with the M24. Going to try and do some damage. It is a 3 versus 4 right now. H-Win doing some damage with the M24. Almost. Oh, H-Win gets a knockdown. D-Master gets another kill. Now it's just down to 1. And that is it. D-Master 8, Smurf 8, 2 Mommy 8, and H-Win getting 2 at the end there for 5. Wow, this team was amazing this game. They had a position. They moved around the map. All I can say is, oh my God. That was entirely impressive. What a way to end the second half. We will be getting that scores right now. We're going to go through. Give me 1 second, please. I just have to grab the Gazos for it. Gazos. Well, let's take a look at right here, right now, folks. We had literally 8 kills, 16 kills, 23 kills, 28 kills. Oh my god. That's 28, right? 3 times 8 is 24 plus 4, 28. That's 28 kills. That is literally, including the 4 of them, 1/3 of the server. No team came close to that. 28 kills. That is impressive. I've done that many with a team playing before. We've seen that match. But again, in a tournament standing like this, that is extremely impressive. Congratulations to that team on playing a very, very well-maneuvered match there. I just don't know what else to say. I mean, that was impressive. I will be back very shortly. I, of course, want to take one quick moment. I want to thank Handy Gaming Official for subscribing with Twitch Prime, of course. We also want to thank Tanton Ben for subscribing with Twitch Prime, of course, as well. Thank you both so much for subscribing. We thank you for your support on the Apaku channel. The subscriptions do help us. So thank you so much. For doing so. Aria Subhype. Aria Love. So thank you so much for that, folks. We're going to get into a quick 10-minute break, and we'll be back. I'm going to bring some back of Twitch TV Monster Cat music. Hope you enjoy it. We'll see you guys soon.
I'll take me safety. I want to feel your love. 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 I want to feel your love.
Sorry about the delay, folks. We had to take care of something. Please do not share the password for the server in the Twitch chat. That is a bannable offense for the event, so we'd like you to not share the server with everyone else. It makes it a little bit of a nightmare for me and the admins to go through and confirm everyone is there correctly. So here we go into round 3, season 1, week 2 ESU League. Server is, of course, started. We are going to continue to wait and see where the airplanes come. Take a quick vantage look over the island. Place we like to call home. I think we all know this place better than we know our own communities. Where not to get stuck, where to drive, where not to drive. I know for one thing, this little hill portion over here, so this little section right here, this little one I'm doing right here, this section here always feels a lot bigger than it should. I mean, everything is measured, everything is as it should be, but just when you're over here, it just feels like there's just always something open. So it's very, very interesting to see that. The server's going to start in about 41 seconds. We'll take a look and see if we can see the plane before it starts. Oh, there's the plane. It is going to be a north bound plane. The players are going to be arriving very quickly. Those Jake Paul fans in the chat, you know, do what you gotta do. So the plane is starting to move. It has moved a little bit. As we can see, it's going to be heading straight over Severnier, Rozok School. Just to the east of those. So what we should see is a good split. A good split. We should see some eastbound and some westbound. I don't know if we'll see them go to Prim. We'll start with see George Cole. Zarky's probably out. We might see some people go to Cami and maybe even Stalberg. Milta Power is definitely in. Milta, Military, and Novo are in. The coastline here is going to be the question. The quarry and the coastline. So this section of the map is really the question right now. Where people are going to stretch to. I don't think Jake Paul belongs anywhere. Moving over here, we have one team. Looks like they went to Nova. One team Military. One team Milta. One team Prison Lipovka. Two teams are fighting over it. Two teams are fighting over Yaz. No, it looks like one team. The other team's going to back off. Going to let them have it. Or half of a team is. Not really sure. These teams are looking for cars along the road, so they go to George Pole, Water City, Rozok, of course, School. These guys are going to loot here. Compounds go towards Pachinki. No one went to Stahlberg or Kamishki. We have at least two teams over here. So let's go ahead and jump up into Severnier. As the city renders, Louis Powell comes down. Scurry running around, already has some damage on him. No weapons, he sees a player. Scurry's gonna go for the play. Oh. Boom! I think Louis Powell may have disconnected there, but not really sure. Go ahead and take a look and see what else. Rush got a kill there. See where that kill was. Got a knockdown. One Kaj is picking up Sarah Panda right now. Sarah Panda not faring well. in this first opening minute here. Did get some knockdowns earlier on though in the other game, so do seem to be the team back. P-Dub getting some knockdowns there. We're gonna try and see where these fights are going on here. Oh, there we are. Adding insult to injury. Just gonna be driving over him. Unfortunate. Jump over to Ghostly GG. He is a one man right now against another. Tanner is out. Nubia is driving around here. Tanner has a shotgun. I believe the call's been made out, so they're gonna wait. They're gonna run around her. Nubia. Oh, no, jump to the wrong person. Nubia is looting. Tanner killed Ghost GG. Oh, that body looks like it's still there. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. It said dead. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. Could just be a glitch in the game. So they've abandoned their teammate. Brand Flakes and them are doing good, solid. It is finally not a military circle. We're gonna get a northeast circle here, so that should be fun. We'll check over, see we have teams in Georgepole. They'll have to move. Cool. Ready Eddie just kind of. I'm not really sure what Ready Eddie's doing. We'll jump over some random players for you. Checking out Shaylee. Interac jumping out here. Gonna be looting. Moving over to Dippin' Dots. Looks like he's got the Mini 14 and SKS. Fun combination there. Lord Stewie over at the underground facility. Tanner 23, of course, still doing some looting over here. Tumai, of course. Team in the last game, we're doing some serious damage. Tumai doesn't have much except for a micro Uzi with a silence on it, but I'm sure he can do damage with that. Chief Boy rocking around with a pump shotgun, I believe. Nope, sorry, double barrel shotgun. Deck is running around on Military Island. His team has a military compound right now, solo. Smurf, of course, just relaxing, running around with his scar out. Tyrannus and team over in the middle of the zone right now, not that far from Mansion. They're able to loot a couple of compounds here. They'll be able to get some good solid ground. H-Win and team, again, like I said, they're still over here. He has a Mini 14 and an M4, so plenty of 5.56. And of course, our boy Theros has a SKS and an M4. Those of you that don't know, Theros and I actually have played with a lot of these guys on the PUBG circuit. Very, very fun players to play with. Nice, very nice people. So definitely very happy to have them and their teammates here. Of course, that was another 4-time scope in there. Impala, of course, going to go ahead and move into Melta with his teammates. Some disadvantages when you get close to big objects like this in Melta. It's a little hard to see where everyone is. But definitely has the AK-47 with iron sights, so, you know, he can win. Fusion 34, moving on at a good clip in the U.S. D Master, still looting around up here. Hyperion, AK-47, just north of the, south of the apartments. They're going to start moving on over towards the shelter area, trying to find a closer place inside zone. Nubia, of course, and Lipovka, very happy with where they are right now. Funkadelic killed Tanner 23 with an AKM. Vincent, the old guy, of course, they are still moving. They're on the outside of crates in Georgepol, looking for a vehicle, looking for people to shoot. They don't know one of the top killing teams is right on the other side of the river from them. The Dragon D, of course, over here, still over in Georgepol with his team. Has a UMP. Looks like the UMP is pretty well kitted out there with an M4. Running around on full auto. My Plague 17 running with his teammates on the hills. Our friends from the mighty north, Quebec. Moving into Razak, where Lady Panda and her team are. I am Bob, get used to it, and teammates are moving over in the boat. They're going to be landing probably somewhere next between Melta Power and South Melta. Takeoff and teammates are taking shots over at MLG Tuna. Old Baker went ahead and knocked out Tuna Can. We're going to jump out right here. Jump over and look and see what's going on here. Theros is coming in from the outside. We're going to jump over to Theros' view. This should be entertaining. That's the building where his teammates are. This is the building where the enemy is. They're going to go ahead and shoot his vehicle. And him. Going to get rid of the rifles here. Holbecker knocked out Tuna again. That's going to be Tuna's second drop. Tuna needs to be a little bit more careful here. Go take a look at our boy Tuna here. Scurry, of course, is going to pick him up here. But Tuna is definitely hurt. He has a level 3 vest and chest. Let's jump on Tuna. Tuna's helmet is completely damaged, it looks like. Does still have a good level 3 vest, but his helmet is pretty much gone. Old Baker and teams are going to kind of move over here. Tuna's doing a little bit of a jump here. Nades came back. Tuna knocked out Holt Baker. Scurry knocked out. Scurry finally killed a try. And they're gonna, I think they're gonna push. No, up there. So they know there's 2 on the 2nd floor at least. Tuna's in there. They're picking up one of the players right now. Mini 14, of course, back in Fusion off. Fusion gets stabbed by Theros on the outside. Jiro's gonna go downstairs. Holt Baker is now up, so it's 2 up. Holt Baker pushing to the top floor, going to get Fusion. Jiro now on the 2nd floor. Gonna push for the top floor. Tuna's gonna keep on holding this floor. Tuna knocks him down. Tuna's gonna go ahead and blow that out. We're gonna jump over to Scurry right now if we can. Scurry's going upstairs. He got 1. He knows there's 2 now. Scurry's gonna come back. Scurry's gonna fall back just a little bit. He's gonna heal. Theros is on the outside right now. Theros is gonna look at this. Gonna keep looking here. So they have locked Fusion and Holt Baker up on top. There is not a way out of there except through an up window. Here comes Theros. He's going to do it. And it looks like they dropped down. He dropped down on the outside. So Fusion dropped all the way down on the outside. Holt Baker's up there by himself. Fusion dropped on the outside. The Dragon, Tuami's doing his damage right there. Let's go ahead and jump outside the right here. Where's Fusion? Let's go take a look at Fusion. Oops, now we lost Fusion. That should be Fusion. So here's Fusion right now. H1 killed Dragon T. So Fusion jumped all the way outside the window. Left his teammate up there. Scurry and them are going to push. So the nades are going to come back. They're going to fall down. Not going to do. Fusion's going to come in here. Now Tuna's here on the other side. So watch this. So Fusion's going to come up the stairs. He's going to start taking shots. He's going to knock out Theros. He's going to get dropped pretty quickly. And that's going to be it for him, unfortunately. And Scurry finished off Fusion right there. So they're gonna go ahead and work on that. And let's jump right back over there. 2 of the players are down. We'll jump over to Biggie, who's over here. Cancel. Theros is up. Everyone's up. Old Baker, of course, has jumped out of the building, I believe. Is he dead? I believe he might be dead. They may have gotten him. Yeah, they ended up getting him. Okay. So, moving over right now. That's a decent wipe and a very interesting team to play there. We'll jump back over to Sarah Panda, who we were watching a little bit earlier. Up in the northern part of Yasnaya Polenia. Moving through the doors like they were not even there, of course. Sarah Panda and team look like they're doing okay. MK, Mini, and others. So there is another team there. They're going to come up on Spraygasm. So let's go see where Spraygasm is. Spraygasm is just hiding in here right now. I don't know if they know if the Spraygasm's in here. PUBG is not. Kramer killed PUBG. Spraygasm's moving around here. Oh! Dippin' Dots got Spraygasm. That was a nice little peek there from Dippin' Dots. White Dog, thank you so much for the follow. Takeoff and team have a chance to do some shooting, but are avoiding it. There's a drop out there. Nubia is moving over there. I would take some shots on this one if I was you. No reason not to take shots at this point unless you don't have the ammo. Jumping over to Kosh over here. They're still over here. He is looking to see if he can get some shots on these people. Sarah Pan, Dipidots, and Kramer are left. Of course, their teammate died to one of his that was actually Kosh, who was across the way. I'm going to jump to a random person. Oops. Sorry about that. Hold off my keyboard there for a second. Sorry about that. Next is going to go ahead and run up the hill. Pooch and team are in the mansion right now. They're getting shot by a couple of people, so they're going to bandage up and go from there. Reddy is still outside the zone, so hanging out. Never End is still in Yasnaya Polania. Very, very much looks like he is soloing it right now. Don't see any other teammates around him on the outside. Jadily taking some shots from Mansion onto MLGB, who wasn't that far. Kinnerock and teammates running into the zone. They have a good little bit of distance to go. Dippin' Dots, of course, over here. We've been watching it for a little while. We'll get over to the map right now. Ooh, Lord Stewie. Looks like he took a little bit of a tumble there. We'll jump over to this drop. See if there's anything left in it. I believe if it's on the map, there is. Ooh, look at that. A Groza and a level 3 backpack. I would like a Groza. Anyone else want a Groza? Groza for you, a Groza for me. So let's jump over to the Killingers. D-Master, of course, coming in. Top 10 player in first-person squads. So, very, very entertaining player to watch. They're going to go ahead and move in right now. They're coming into the zone. Now let's go over to T-Town, Alabama. Let's see if these guys can capitalize on this team moving in. So they can get Toonami. They're going to be able to get him from behind. These guys are damaged. Let's see if they get some kills here. Yep, these should be some easy kills right now. Yep. D-Master down. Mine's going to go down here in a second. Yep, yeah, that's 2 down. So position is the key for this one, of course. And we see, of course, the teammates are coming behind them on the other side. So we'll jump over to Smurf, who is running up over the hill. Going to go ahead and take a first aid kit, of course. Not much else he can do here. H-Win, of course, is right next to him. They're going to look down the hill. They're going to try and take out this team. They're going to try and protect their teammates. That's what they're really up to here. Alabama just too far away for that shot. And the guys that were killing machines the first game and got in position, this one, unfortunately for them, are not able to do much else. Smurf is knocked down, and it is just one left alive and up. Newbie's going to get pushed on them, and that's going to be a wipe. The team that killed 28 in the second match were not able to come back in this match and do anything else for their team. GG guys, nice try. Unfortunate the way that worked out. The team was in the right position at the right time. That is part of the RNG that we discuss in this game a lot. Looks like Kai's down right now. Moving around, we're going to check and wait here. We're just taking a look at the upper part of the field. Teams are going to have to move to the northeast coast right now. We'll jump over to Lord Stewie. Find himself up here at the reformed Barnes area. This team's long and gone. Vincent coming in on top. Rolling into the zone like a boss, has the Dacia. Randomly jumping to the old guy, who is not extremely close to the zone. Not too far, but not extremely close. Tuna and them are set up in the middle of the zone. Tyrannus just killed him. Biggie knocked out Sheep Boy. Sheep Boy went ahead and died. That kill was taken away from Tuna and the boys. Battle Pig is situating up, still inside the zone. In a Hansel and Gretel house. Lord Stewie killed Lord Stewie with a vehicle explosion. Unfortunate for Lord Stewie. GG. My Plague is getting picked on by Mr. Funkadelic. The Dunish is hearing MLG Tuna and is going to be able to take a shot here in a second, I believe. He has some other players that are closer to him, but nothing else. Scurry is up top, just scouting around. T-Town Alabama boys, very happy with their kills on the last team. They are going to move into the zone a little bit late, so they're going to continue to move through there. Dallas and team are just going to be focused on the outside here. They do have a shot on the Dunish, I believe, so we'll turn off X-ray there. So you can actually see that shot with his 8-time scope. Biggie finally killed Impalol over there, though. The Alabama boss is moving in. They are on the outside. We move around the north side of the lake. Safe way to enter Yasnaya, so they're going to stay alive just from that alone. Daggerfall and teammates thinking about taking this Wizzy Tower / Peanut. Edge of the zone right here. They're all looking over, seeing if they can get any shots here. I believe he may have seen the Dunish there. Not sure if he did or not. I know we saw it on the screen, but we were expecting it. Gonna keep on looking there. Cuttable, of course, hunkered down with team in the house. NPC 9 on the edge. Dozing Chopper up here, hiding behind the boxes. Newbie Bones running out of gas. The zone has updated. Almost all the teams are outside the zone right now, so everyone's going to have to be moving in here. We're going to jump over to QC Jean Temer, who is going to be going for this drop, I believe. Daggerfall and knocked out Tiznasty. Nope, he has made a decision not to go for the drop. And we'll jump out and we'll see if that decision was the right one or not. Taking a look at the in crates of the drop, we have an M24 and an 8-time, 4-time, and level 3 helmet. I have to say that was pretty good. But of course, Battle Pig and them are down here. They're outside the zone. They're going to need to get inside there as well. See if we can find some more action for all of you here. Hello, click on that person. So Shady is getting shot by Daggerfallen. Take a look at Daggerfallen out here. He has the 8-time scope. Taking some shots at Shady, getting shot over there. You can see the little burst flash there. That was a nice shot. Barely missed. Alright, so Daggerfall needs to get a little bit quicker on trigger roll. Mr. Funkadelic knocked out Shay with an AKM. Here comes Mooch. Mooch is down. Mooch is moving back around. Grandflakes gets knocked down. Mooch is going to go ahead and kill Grandflakes over there. Tyrannus is going to go ahead and finish off Mooch. Jumping to the next one, Takeoff is going to go ahead and get picked up by Mr. Funkadelic, and we'll move on. Another drop coming in. That'd be Tuna with the Mini 14, I believe. He's just left clicking it. Getting some damage done there. Let's see if we can. Oh, Tuna is down. Hyper One going ahead and got the shot there. And now this is unfortunate. Tuna is outside the zone, so Tuna will not be able to get inside the zone to get healed. He's gonna drop way forward. This is a third down anyway, so that was it. So maybe not the right place for him to be. Questionable that he stayed that far away from a teammate. But that'll be interesting to see. These guys are already moving out. They left the vehicle down. They're going to go ahead and build their vehicles over here. We're going to jump down to Theros, Biggie, who's taking some more shots. Scurry's taking some more shots on those guys. These guys are just out in the open right now trying to see around. Sarapana knocked out QCJJ with the Mini 14. And Battlepig is over there as well. We'll see what happens here with the aggression. Newbie Jones knocked out from falling. Oh! Ho, ho! Sarah Panda just taking that head, just going tack, 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 tack. Very nice shots there from Sarah Panda. Great gun control. They're going to have to move here, though. They have 1 minute and 4 seconds to get over to the other side of the zone. And that's going to be kind of hard for a team to do. There's a lot of teams for them to get through. But leaving this player back is a risk. They can't really risk it. Scurry finally killed QCJJ. Oh, look at that again with Sarah Panda just taking those shots with their teammates. Just doing the damage there. Very rock solid. They're going to go ahead and turn back around, it looks like, and go around the outside way. They did finally get the kill, of course, moving down. We're going to jump over to Battlepig, who is laying down prone. He's got an M24. Jumping over to Dunish, who's taking some shots over there. MLGB Scurry is still up in this building. Doesn't really have to move out until the last minute, which I think is what he's going to wait to do. Daedalus is taking the hill with team. They're going to be coming right up on Nubia and Vincent. He's trying to see if he can get any people on the edge right here. And, of course, they're getting tagged over here by... oh, ho, ho! There you go. There's that Car 98 shot right there. Doing some damage right there on the edge. Just trying to get them off. Tyrannus, of course, over there as well. They finish him. They're going to finish him off. They're going to let him finish off. Burn. These guys are around the edge of the zone. They don't have to really worry about getting in the zone. Daggerfall, of course, pushing up. Scurry is currently down, it looks like, on my map. Dunish finally killed Takeoff. These guys are going to have to jump into the zone here. They have to jump off this building, which isn't really a huge risk. NPC 9 and team are going to hold right here. They have a couple of people outside these buildings they're going to push. They're going to knock out Richard. Richard's going to die to the zone here in a second. Nubia goes back in. That's a mistake. Going to die to the zone there. Vincent's going to go ahead and move in. The Dunish killed Tyrannus. Hypern finally killed MLGB Scurry. Daggerfall knocked out Kaj, and they're going to move on right there as well. Sarah Panda just driving in, trying to get somewhere she can find safety. Getting into the zone and maybe just dying onto a rock. So she's going to pop out right here, lay down, and just chill and relax, I think. That's the thing that she has to do. Now, she can be shot from a couple of different places. I think the Dunish is taking some shots at Hyperwolves over here. Vincent died outside the play zone. Decrify killed Sarah Panda, of course. they had a good shot on her, so that it was very, very hard to do that. Aria Mona. So here we are. I want to thank everyone for hosting the stream today. We're moving on right now. We're into the final round here. The 15 left over here. The Dunish is rocking up over here. We're going to jump out a little bit. See if we can give you guys x-ray of the map here. Carrick is down. Battle Pig is pushing. I'm not really sure where Battle Pig is pushing. I think Battle Pig is just trying to get some kills here. He's got one down. He's going to get another one. There goes Battle Pig. Battle Pig dies with that, but it takes it down to 10. We're going to jump over to I Am Bob, and he is on the outside over here. It is a two full teams versus Theros and Biggie. So let's see how these boys do it right now. Dozing Chalkbird knocked out Dagger Fallen. Dunish is coming around. He's going to take some more shots there. The Mini 14s are just doing the job today, aren't they? The Mini 14s are just doing the job. Theros knocked out Deck. Daedalus is going to try and get as close as possible. Cuddable's pushing. Cuddable's right outside here. He is pushed. Theros and them hear him. I don't know if they know if they're going to be able to do anything about it, though. They're just waiting for the door here. Cuddable's going to try and boost up here and shoot them, which he can do, but he'll get shot the second he does it, it looks like. So he's trying to shoot in through the walls right there. Theros knocked out the Dunish. Theros is going to get another one there. Cuddable's getting shot, so we're just going to watch this one here from the outside. A Dozing Chopper is still on the other side of that tree over there. Cuddable is healing. And Cuddable finally got off a hill there. Here comes the nade. The nade's on the outside. These guys are running right to the nade! I don't think they know this! No, they didn't know it! And that is it! Cuddable missed the nade, but in missing the nade, he got the kill. That is amazing. The missed nade gets him the kill. He meant to throw it inside. It bounced back out to him. He moved, and the team didn't know the nade was there. They ran right into it. Dozing Chopper, of course, going to be patient. Doesn't need to be this patient. He should have taken the shot already, at least twice. He would have been okay if he had done so. So he's going to use the first stick. If these guys have his own, they don't have to peek. They can literally wait. In fact, standing out there is just stupid at this point. But they got the kill. They're lucky to get the kill. He had a chance to do some other things there. I would not stand out there in that situation. But what a way to go in round 3. Very, very entertaining. We are glad that the teams, of course, hung out tonight and played. I think our sub teams for coming in. I want to thank all of you for coming in and hanging out tonight with us here at ESU League. I want to thank you so much for your time tonight. We have had a wonderful evening. I'm going to bring on some Monster Cat for you folks, and I'll be back in a few moments. So what a way to end the night. A very interesting circle. Amazing nade right there that definitely swung the favor for Cuddable and his teammates. Of course, Cuddable getting those kills after his death, at least one of them, if not both, I believe. We had some good killers. Daedalus, of course, putting on a show tonight with 6 kills. Of course, our top kill team, 28 kills, ran into some problems getting into the zone. They still had 4 kills. There's still a lot of money there they left on the board. So hopefully we'll get some people out on there. A lot of people died to the zone today. A couple of vehicle explosions. But the kills were spread out across the top 10 teams pretty evenly, I think. Only the top 3 teams really, of course, having a lot of the kills for the server. And then going on from there. I think we had some great shots we were able to capture today. The 1 3-story battle, of course, between MLGB. Between MLGB and Holdbaker and his team, and their I think Holdbaker and the team did a great job there. Of course, it is only a matter of time, of course, before that comes in. We're going to go ahead and bring up the score sheet for you and let you enjoy the scores. My name is Apaku. I hope you have a wonderful night wherever it is you are in this fine, fine world. The score sheets are being shared right now. I'm going to go ahead and bring them up on my screen. The placements are going in. We had 2 teams that did not show up tonight. We had a sub team that did come in. So we want to thank our 2 sub teams for stepping in for the beginning. Looking at the points as they sit right now, it really could be anyone's game. Of course, with the first place finish with all those points, Celine Esports actually got a first and a second. So they are very far ahead, even with all the kills that Outspace Kappa, of course, brought on, which made a lot of points for them. So there they are there. I want to take a small moment to thank our friends over at Plays TV and the PUBG Tracker Network. I want to thank all of you, of course, for coming out tonight and enjoying the event. If you'd like to learn more about the point system, check the website for the... we can go over kind of the point system. There are bonus points for getting so many kills. You get 2 points for every kill, and then different placement, different kills. You can find most of that info if you click on this tab when you go to view it. It breaks it down. You get 2 points per kill. 5 kills you get for the team. You get an additional 2 points. First place is 190 points for victory points, and then all the way down to 10 points for 33, 35th, like that. And so the points break down a lot in that position. The live scores are going to start updating right now. It looks like we could have maybe an upset here. I'm not really sure. We'll see what happens. But with 515 points right now, it possibly could go towards Sin. But of course, the kills are going to make an impact. So if they did not get a lot of kills, and MLGB got a ton of kills, and that could definitely do damage there as well. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to bring this up on the screen, and you guys can do it. And I will wish you a happy night from the Apaku Man. Be well, be you. Good night.
Again, floating through the silence in my cold skin. My body is wearing thin. My Fears tell me